play that you just saw kind of instilled a lot of confidence in us. So rather than having time to think like, I can't sing heavy metal music and I'm terrified, I was just like, yeah, let's go to the studio. Like, as though we weren't making a TV show that then people would see. I was just like, woo, this is fun. Like, I had no, because it was just so much of a, just such a
Trust.
fun time.
Yeah, a unique thing too. Like when, I remember sometimes when, during the video game episode being painted purple with huge, well, big tits, and being like, I'm never gonna do this again, hopefully. But it's an interesting thing to do, right? Like, it's cool. And then I think I used to say this every now and then when we had to do something that was annoying, I'd be like, we never have to do that again.
Like what? What's
so many things.
We'll think of it as
Usually
season 3.
involving corn chips. You just scan the scripts and be like, not more corn chips.
Those look delicious.
Did you ever try them?
No.
They were bad. But yeah, it was fun. I always liked reading the scripts and just not knowing how we were going to get something done, which you guys touched on a bit, but also just the fact that it seemed ridiculous that it was going to get on air, like especially the first episode of season 2 with the all the poo. I had no idea.
The thing is, I wasn't.
You weren't at all.
I was just like, oh, good. Like, it was just like honestly, yeah, Todd just made me feel like, oh yeah, it's all possible. Yeah, this poo's funny. Like, just like, it was just like, I was in this completely different, amazing headspace that
It's
was
like being in a
really
cult.
unique to the show.
Yeah, it was a lot like being in a cult.
Now I
in the
think
60s.
poo is ridiculous, but yeah, it's great. I've said poo so much.
Yeah, I didn't say poo this many times today.
You became a dude.
So, how did you guys feel about when you read the season 2 finale with all of the stuff that happened in there?
Oh,
What was your
dude.
first reaction to that?
Sad. And I also wanted to know more. Oh, like, I really want to know what happens to this little one over here.
Well,
Yeah.
I remember having a conversation with Melanie. I gave her like a heads up of what was going to happen, but I didn't think you had a heads up, did you, Bill? Like, did you know what was going to happen?
Maybe, I don't remember.
Right. Okay.
Oh, really?
I might. A heads up. What do you mean a heads up?
Like when you read the script, was that the first time that you knew that Hannah was going to like die at the end of season 2?
I think so. Yeah.
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 Yeah, and I just held on to that secret so sadly all year. But I remember you telling me, and my first thought was, oh, I'm fired. Okay, like let's deal with this. And, like I'm sure it was like a 1 second amount of time, but it like felt like an eternity in my head. And he's like, well, yeah, because you're a clone, so then you would be coming back, and we're not going to do it until the end of the season. And in fact, it was this great gift because I had that whole Pure Evil 1 and the Scar arc to play, and yeah, it was really cool.
And also the plan was that you wouldn't have to wear glasses for the next season.
Yeah, basically we had so many reflection problems with glasses, and we tried everything. Like there's special like concave glasses, convex glasses, theater glasses, and like we would get reflections no matter what we did. And if you see it in season 1 and season 2, there's differences. Like in season 1, the glasses would just they would just go white.
They'd show the lights.
They would show the lights.
They'd
In
go
season
white.
2, they would just go white. And so we just couldn't win. And like we had so many hours of conversations on like, how do people do this on other television shows? People wear glasses. Like, why do we have to get light? And then we're just like, okay, like, we already had the Hannah is a clone arc. We weren't necessarily sure we were going to kill her off, but I mean, if you go way back to like the pilot, she's always been Hannah D. Williams, and so we always knew that there was going to be other Hannahs. And this was a little bit of the story that we knew we were going to play. But by the end of season 2, we were just like, okay, she's going to die and come back without glasses.
Contacts weren't an option. She's gonna die.
She wasn't actually ended up in the finale, but we did shoot at like the very when Curtis is saying goodbye to Hannah at her tombstone. He puts the glasses on her tombstone, and that was our way of saying goodbye to the glasses. The glasses drove us nuts.
But it was a really sad episode for us to shoot because even though we kind of anticipated that we'd be doing season 3, and I knew that I'd still be working with everyone, it was like the gang of it was done, and who knows what you guys would have written, and maybe like Hannah B would come back or something. But yeah, it was a sad day on set for us because we got so close to the making of it.
And that was like super stressful too, because we were shooting the prom, and it was just nuts. Like we had like around 100 people in this room. There was a honest to God lightning storm going on outside. There was just so many people, and usually I was directing the episode. And usually what happens is you shoot part of the scene and then you say cut, and you go to whoever the actors are and you go give little notes like, hey, maybe you should maybe look over here, or maybe let's try to emphasize this. But there were so many people and it was so hot that everybody would go outside. So I'd go cut, and then everybody would just pile outside, and it took me half an hour to track everybody down and say okay, and then we get everybody roped up again and trying to shoot it. So it was super stressful and trying to get all these pieces, and all of a sudden we're shooting the she's dead, and all of a sudden everybody was super sad, and I was just trying to get the day done, and all of a sudden I was just so into writing the story and just getting the season done that it was the first time it kind of hit me of what am I doing to these people? I'm really messing up these people on an emotional level. And then people were crying. I was I'm trying to hold back the tears, and it was nuts. It was a really, really, really nuts time.
It was fun and nuts, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's show a clip. Yeah, we're going to show it. We're going to show a clip of a comparison of some of the